On the 12th day of Christmas, I gave to myself. Oh my. Hypersonic by Vibrant, Conical Depression by Kermal, Core by Vibrant, Erebus by Bolt Step Black, Blizzard by Kermal, Nelf by Sergai Yestern, Water Breath by Twister Dude, Glowy by Rob Buck, Cobwebs by Nine Dice, Bones McGee by Corbs, Tails Doll by Tails Doll. Hang on. I know all of you people have been waiting a billion years to know, dying to know what I did for this event. I hyped up the level I did too much to the point where I can't just spoil what it is straight up from the intro from the song. Which also means we are going to do a bunch of other shit to make it take way longer before anyone actually knows what the level is. Alright, first plan of action. I asked everybody in the server what they thought the level I could have maybe possibly done for this event could maybe possibly be. So why waste time just sitting here doing nothing when we can get into the first guess? Hello there, SCMaru. Given that you have been notified from my notification, I would assume you know why you're here. So let's just skip to the chase. What do you think I did for 12 Lerps of Christmas?
I don't have much to go off of, but I think Eli's secret level is fog.
No, unfortunately it happens to not be fog, and since you are incorrect, you get the grand prize of... Anyways, let's get to our next contestant, our next guesser. We have none other than Taeon. So, I'm gonna ask you the same question. What do you think the level I completed for 12 Lerps of Christmas happens to be?
After much consideration, I've decided that I think it's Sync. Now, there's many reasons why I think it's Sync, but mostly for the fact that it's a very well-known level.
Perfect. Everyone from that's... Oh. It's on. Next server. Now, we happen to be in the Andromeda Galaxy. More specifically, Ichor's Andromeda Galaxy. To ask Ichor and his other members the dying question of what do they think I did for 12 Lerps of Christmas? Starting with the man himself, Ichor.
Eli would definitely do something ridiculous. I mean, I've known him for a good while, so I totally wouldn't be shocked if he beat something like Atomic Cannon. But at the same time, something like wouldn't be a bad choice either. I mean, I've seen cave carvings suggest that he might do that, but honestly, who really knows? In all seriousness though, I believe it could be something like a top 300 to a top 450. I'm not gonna make direct guesses because, of course, what are the chances I'm gonna hit? Like, basically none.
Alright, Ichor, great guess. Unfortunately, you might be wrong. But before I announce it, I will ask the remaining contenders. Next up, being Super Pro Crafty.
I'm in Carthage Thalasso right now, playing in the Tunisian Youth Classical Chess Championship. And I think Elerp Scallion did a dump for Lerpmas 2025. Hell yeah, there we go. That's a Christmas tree right there.
Well, Super, since you were so unbelievably, incredibly incorrect, I am going to have to do something. Next we have, Elok. I already know Elok is going to be extremely incorrect on this guess. However, I will give him a chance. So.
Hi, Eli. As your 12 log level, I think you beat Covaretta.
Well, there it is again. Incorrect, as always, just as Ichor.
I like men.
Next up we have Exego.
I have no reason to believe this, but I think Eli's secret level is the Yandere. Please be as I...
You know what? That guess wasn't even that bad. I'll let you live on a technicality, since that guess was actually really good. I have a really, really long history with Yandere. It was the very first level I ever saw in GD ever, actually. It got me into the game, so that's not a terrible guess. Well, that concludes all the guesses from Icor's Andromeda. So all this sounds like to me is that we're going to be moving on to the next server. I am here in Corbin's house, representing the Du Bois server, alongside Corbin himself, Blumpus, and Meowmaster. Just to ask the three of them the same dying question I've been asking everyone else. What level do you guys think I beat for 12 Lerps of Christmas? Starting with Meowmaster.
Acheron twice in a row, solo!
Not quite, Meow. I'm gonna have Blumpus. I'm gonna have Blumpus guess next.
Acheron.
No, wait, did he just say, where's the music coming from? Oh my god, did he do? No, I didn't do Acheron. Why do you guys keep guessing that? Oh my god. Like, it's genuinely, it's getting to a point where I'm just gonna have to hope that Corbin at least has a brain compared to you guys.
Corbin here, this is my guess. You beat Citra in a year. You beat this level in like 3 months, 2 months. Has to be easier than Citra, but could be second or third hardest. Second hardest is Atalucid. You can go harder. You told me yourself, can't be Fog. Cross that one out. Could be Knights of Thunder. But I don't think you'd do that. That level is booty. Now let's get into the real meat and bones. Ploink. We've talked about Ploink before. I'm gonna cross Ploink out. Coaretta. It's short, just like Citra.
But
I'm gonna cross Coaretta out. Nelv. You beat Killbot the same day. You were all memoried up. Final guess. Nelv.
Alright, and to wrap up this really long video, I am going to show you this list. This is the list of all the guesses. Well, there's nothing else to do. And that's it. Bye-bye.